Today, we're going on a journey deep into the Arctic permafrost to explore what might be one of the most important buildings in the entire world. This is the story of humanity's ultimate backup plan for our food. And it all starts with one simple, but honestly pretty scary number.
It all boils down to this, the number 3. Just 3 crops, we're talking rice, wheat, and maize, make up a whopping 60% of all the calories we humans consume. Just let that sink in for a minute.
You see, that kind of uniformity, well, it makes our global food supply incredibly fragile. One new disease, one major pest, one big shift in the climate, and we're in serious trouble. It's a quiet crisis building in the background, and today we're diving into the story of the incredible failsafe built to protect us from it.
Now, you've probably heard this place called the Doomsday Vault, right? It sounds very dramatic, very sci-fi, but that name kind of misses the point. Its real mission is way more practical. Think of it as a high-security insurance policy, a backup for the more than 1,700 smaller seed banks scattered all across the globe.
And man, what an insurance policy it is. The location alone tells you everything. It's way up on a remote Norwegian island, high above any possible sea level rise, and it's built into geologically stable rock. But the real magic ingredient? The natural permafrost. That's the fail-safe freezer that nature provides.
Okay, so let's head inside, because what makes this place truly work isn't just the brilliant engineering, it's the incredible international partnership behind it all. This entire system is built on a foundation of global trust.
This is where you see this amazing mix of nature and human tech. The vault itself is drilled deep into the mountain, where the permafrost already keeps things at a steady -3°C. But that's not quite cold enough. So powerful coolers bring the temperature all the way down to the international standard, a frigid -18°C. At that temperature, a seed's metabolism just almost stops, preserving it for hundreds, maybe thousands of years.
And the governance? It's genius. You've got 3 main players. First, Norway, who owns and maintains the actual building, the fortress. Then you have Nordgen, a Nordic institute that handles the complicated day-to-day operations. And finally, you have the Crop Trust, which acts as the financial engine, providing long-term funding and helping countries all over the world get their precious seeds safely backed up. It's a perfectly balanced system.
And the whole thing hinges on one absolutely critical principle, the black box system. It's super simple. Think of it like a safe deposit box at a bank. When a gene bank deposits its seeds, they and only they own them. They hold the only key. That simple guarantee of neutrality is the cornerstone of trust that makes this whole global project even possible.
Of course, a fail-safe is useless if it can't handle a real crisis, right? And the vault has already been put to the test, twice. Once by our rapidly changing climate, and once by human conflict.
So get this, in 2017, the unthinkable happened. There was record heat in the Arctic, and meltwater actually got into the entrance tunnel. Now, the seeds were never in danger, but it was a huge wake-up call. So Norway invested millions in a massive upgrade, basically making the fortress ready for a warmer, wetter world.
Okay, so it's secure. But is the vault just a frozen museum, a dusty collection waiting for some future apocalypse that might never happen? Or is it a living, breathing, working tool that we can use right now?
The answer, incredibly, came from Syria. The civil war there made a vital gene bank in Aleppo totally inaccessible. So for the first time ever, scientists made a withdrawal from Svalbard. They took their backup copies, grew them out in new, safe locations, and by 2022, they had regenerated the entire collection and sent a whole new set of seeds right back to the vault. This was it, the ultimate proof of concept. The system worked.
And you have to understand, what's being preserved here isn't just genetic data. It's so much more than that. It's human history, it's culture, it's identity, all of it wrapped up in the tiny potential of a single seed.
I mean, listen to this. In 2020, the Cherokee Nation deposited some of their most sacred heirloom seeds, like the white eagle corn. For them, backing up these seeds wasn't just about saving a plant. It was an act of cultural survival, a way to make sure their heritage, their very identity, endures.
And this mission is happening right now with incredible urgency. In just the past couple of years, seeds were rescued from a gene bank in Sudan that was looted during their civil war. Another deposit safeguarded seeds from Palestine after their local bank was destroyed. The vault isn't waiting for a hypothetical future disaster. It's a lifeline in our very turbulent present.
So what's next? Well, the vault's role is actually evolving.
It's shifting from being just a static backup to becoming an active hub for science and a real tool for building a more resilient food future.
One of the coolest things happening is this massive 100-year-long experiment. Scientists are going to pull out and test seeds every single decade to learn exactly how long they stay viable. The data they get will be absolutely priceless, helping gene banks all over the world manage their own collections way more effectively.
And the good news is, the world is putting its money where its mouth is. The endowment fund that provides permanent financing for all this is growing, and that means the vaults and the entire global system it supports can survive political shifts and economic downturns, protecting our agricultural heritage forever.
But here's what's really crucial. Projects like this one, Bold, are connecting those frozen seeds in the vault all the way back to farmers' fields. It's helping gene banks use that stored diversity to breed new crops that can handle climate change. It ensures the vault is a tool for adaptation, not just preservation.
So, that leaves us with this massive question. This frozen ark in the Arctic is an incredible achievement, a symbol of hope locked in ice. But it's also a stark reminder that a backup plan isn't the whole solution. Real food security won't be found in a vault alone. It'll be found in the living, breathing, evolving diversity of farms and fields all across the globe. The vault protects our past, but cultivating that diversity, that's how we're going to survive our future.